G'day, g'day. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Today's stream. So I'm just trying to find where my music thing is. There we go. Sorry. I'm just adjusting my audio levels because I remembered I recently changed them for while I was doing something. Hopefully these should be back to normal, but let me know if anything's too quiet. I might bump it up a little bit just in case. Can't entirely remember. I think it was like 15.6, but I'd try 12. I don't know. I can't really remember. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good one. And we're working on a new assessment. Doing some world level design. Today, going to be doing some blocking. I've kind of got already a couple bases and things. I just want to get like the base block, you know, get a bit of it done today. I'm not too worried, but just like some key things in their key places, so I sort of know where I want everything. Although sizing and stuff will change some things, but it's fine. Anyway, let's get cracking. So this is what we're working with. So I was playing this up before stream. Sort of an idea. So this one we have to use, it's like all visual and whatnot. And you're trying to use methods of attracting, you know, making players move, you know, specific things. So, you know, the player's going to start out here. Walk beep through like a corridor that's like reasonably big. So this is like underground. I don't know if it's not really passageway, but like, okay, sort of, I don't know. You'll see. I don't know. I'm just going by what asset pack I can use. So we're gonna have obstacles over here. That's gonna be like stopping the player from going that way. And we're gonna have audio this way. You know, there might be like a rustling sound or something. So the player's gonna look this way and go, oh, okay. There's a four-way house, but this way it's gonna be blocked completely. The player walked down the skinny long corridor to a two-way house. By two-way, I just mean you can go in one way and out the other. There's a shorter one, another corridor to another four-way house. This way is going to be blocked. This will be a dead end, so this will go, and then there will be an end. But then the way that draws them is there's going to be like a bunch of torches and stuff down this corridor. Boom, boom, boom. To another four-way building. These areas will probably be blocked off unless I have a lot of extra time. There's going to be an object that's fallen on the ground and is like propped up leaning this way, so the player will know, okay, let's go this way. Goes this way into this big thing. Got some reference images from the pack that I'm using. I'm going to use. So this is like sort of what I want the cavern to look like. It probably won't be this detailed because this is quite a lot of stuff. But they did a really good job. So there's a lot of assets here that I'll probably end up using. Only worry I have concern is how they've done some of these ground pieces, but I think it should be fine, hopefully. Anyway. We don't need fork open. Somebody's done something. Let's get going. So sort of getting a bit of an idea. I did sort of change some of our stuff, so let me get this on the side to see where we need to go. Because I was going to go S-bend, but then knowing the assets that I have, it's just better to work it this way, really. So it's just a big loop. I was actually going to do a different thing, so I was going to do very outdoorsy. So you go up a hill, into sort of like this decrepit city. And then, yeah. But that's gonna... I wasn't really happy with any of the results that I was getting. Unfortunately. So I will enlarge in this a bit. Duplicate this. I'm not too worried, like this is full block out right now, so I'm not too worried about a lot of these. Oops. There you go. Don't need to be that thick. 200 should be 2 meters. You get it. The only issue with these is you get some real shitty shading. Sucks. Some rudimentary stuff here. Some things like this. Go like all the way. This isn't that central, but some stuff there blocking the route. Go this way. These houses are a lot bigger than they are. Like, oh, they're not like bigger than they are, but bear in mind I'm using this. So sort of similar in nature, but kind of like this. How does this run? It's not too bad. But bearing in mind didn't really leave myself enough space. But something like that is what's going to be in here. So yeah, the sizes are a little bit off and whatnot, but I'm not too worried. I'm just trying to plot out what it's going to feel like. Why we can pre-relate? What's 1,000 look like? Maybe a bit less, honestly. I don't want it too wide, but something like that should be fine. I'll make it a bit bigger as well. At least there. Yeah, maybe like 800. Oops, I accidentally had the other ones also selected. We're gonna want it to go a bit longer anyway as well. It's dead end. Hey, there's control for that. Maybe we're gonna go like that. I'll remove these. Run these. There's gonna be a pretty big area. Oops. Uh, There's at like a 2700. Something like that. And this. Subtractive. $400 high. It's probably like 4 meters. They're not gonna be that long. Don't do that. So that's about central. And subtractive. D. Sun can block off this exit. Oops. Like 8,000 or something. So I'll take a picture of this. Save, because we're gonna need to do some write-up at some point. I haven't really walked through this yet, to be honest. So we're gonna find out how it all goes. It is quite big, so I may cut this one quite a bit smaller. There we go. Closed path, and I can just have some torches with a closed exit. Over here, a bunch of obstacles and whatnot. Coming in. So player's gonna go, oh shit, obstacles. Look this way, obviously a closed exit. I'll make it obvious. Walks this way. They're in a little pathway with some like shit and stuff like that. We're inside of like a building here. We walk through another corridor to nothing. Look over this way, nothing that way. Keep going this way. Oh, closed exit. This way. This is going to be a bunch of lighting and whatnot over here. Oh, nothing that way. Oh, nothing that way. And then a big room. So let's see. I want to see, like, sizing wise, if this will work. That's small. It's a particular sculpture that I quite like. It'll just be, so it would just be making the scene, which shouldn't be too bad, and then just refining what we got. Because I sort of designed this around the assets we got. Amy, we're on the big screen with the baddies. How's the audio, by the way? Is the audio good? I ended up having to change it a little bit. So, music wise. In relation to my voice. Music volume's good. Good to hear, good to hear. Just doing a bit of an assessment before I hop on some games. I don't know how long I want to be doing this. Maybe at max, like, till 8:30. I mean, before I do anything, how are you doing, Amy? How's the beast doing? You've only got your laptop now, don't you? No desktop. I'm here. I don't know, I'm fine, I guess. Had a good day. Just laptop, yeah. So what did you end up getting up to? unproductive here, yeah. But maybe some productivity coming soon. No, not too bad. Not too bad. I tried seeing how the mantle does, but other than that, I tried to draw. Didn't feel motivated. BF, yeah. We're unmotivating. I'd be able to motivate you. I'd be like, Amy, draw me a wolf howling at the night sky, and you'd be like, ow! Oh, lame! Okay. That's not very funny. You know what? You're lame, actually. You're lame. Alright, let me go here. I need this in the levels folder. I guess we're working with this. Got your jalapeno poppers. Do you like jalapenos? I hope this doesn't give me pain. Alright, that's fine. What do I call this? Oh, I crashed out for a second there. I don't know why I got some texture streaming issue, because there's like nothing here. Is it just these brushes? These brushes are pretty cool, to be honest, Amy. I don't know if you've seen how they all work. Have you used these before? They're pretty cool. Like, you can go, they've like auto UV'd and stuff. And you can even, the only downside is you gotta use these. You can go like hollow, for example, so I could have like the player goes inside of them, which is kind of cool. And then you can even go like this. Do some Boolean work. Kind of cool. So that's kind of what I'm using. Alright, let me... Oh yeah, I wanted to see what I'm working with. So this is sort of what I'm basing mine on, the demo with all the assets. I want to know what this is. Sculpture 401. Oh, that's the wet. Oh, okay. Doing that for like moss and whatnot, that's kind of cool. That's cool. Yeah, this is real cool. This is an asset pack. It's a real cool scene. So I'm sort of using this as like a basis for what I want to do. Weird looking textures going on there, but oh yeah. Oh. I'm guessing there's something to do with this texture streaming issue. Let me close it and reopen it. Get a Bluetooth keyboard. Yeah. Yeah. I get that as well. I wish I had one for my Steam Deck, to be honest. Let me actually hide my assessment stuff. In case it's got anything that I don't want to show. Where did I put it? So if I were to put that thing in here, I don't have that stupid texture streaming issue, so I don't know what the fuck that was. Limit light. Let's go. I don't really understand how these light rays work. I guess just that. You just extend it. You do that point of view. It's kind of cool. Put it on like a... This is like a mist thing. So that... Oh shit, you can actually get some real mist going. That's sick. So 100% be here. Oh, don't tell me this doesn't fucking loop. Oh, I have faith that it loops. Beacon it. Some like rain. Cascade particle. I feel like it'd be easy to just make my own fucking rain, to be honest. Still water. Let's go. Flickering. Fire. I use some of these cool fires. If you're making an environment up, yeah, effectively. Basically, oops, what am I doing? Oh, that's really cool. That's quite high quality as well. Interesting. So this assessment is effectively that. Some cool cost that I could add. So what is it? Let me explain the thing. The assessment. So to explain the assessment, is it's a visual design artifact. Basically, we need to deliver a playable, a keyword playable though, level design artifact that demonstrates an understanding of the design concepts discussed throughout this semester. Art and assets utilized may be created by a student, sourced from a third party, or the combination of two. They inherently recommend just sourcing them, to be honest. Like in past ones like this, you can, we've been like allowed to. I kind of did that a few days ago. Always wanted to make a walking experience through a neighborhood, no people in it, just looking around houses inside them, because I had a dream like that. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Speaking of, that just reminds me, I should get the new tab. I'll get back to that, but making sure we grab. Oh no way, Kitbash. Kitbash is doing a free thing with Fab. Oh, let's not show my stuff, buddy. Right, this is gonna be doing on my second monitor. Screenshot. No. That are an underwater experience. Underwater would be a lot harder, yes. Underwater is a tricky thing. I've got no clue how to approach underwater. Like, underwater, you'd need to go something like a... Why is it, like, the first thing, like, an audio volume? I don't know, I can... Oh, there's a volumetric cloud already. Need to go like a... I'd think, hold on, let me double check that this is even the right one. Let me turn that off. I think it's post-process volume. Well, maybe it's not post-process. This one's not letting me. Control Z. Screenshot it. Where's the sitting? The one thing with these is I remember the volume something that's a pain to figure out. It should be this. Just gotta figure out. Unless these scenes just don't have it set up by default, what the fuck? Hello? What was that? Oh no, it is post-process volume. No? Okay, hold on. I'm not finding this for you, Amy. I'm finding this for me now because I'm kind of frustrated. I want to know what happened. Where's the fucking volumes gone? Okay, hold on. Is this exponential height fog? That's what it's called. It's not called a volume. It's the height fog. I gotta figure out which one it is. Is it blue? U80 probably would have been it, to be honest. Then it's the in scattering as well. Oh, yeah. Don't want cut off. Start distance. What was that? No, scattering distribution. Turn on like a massive blur. Something like this, to be honest. I mean, this is like a very... Why is that in here? And you'd run something like this, and this would give it that effect, except you'd probably want like it to be a bit deeper and stuff. And figure out why opacity. You can run something like that. To have particles going through. No. Anyway, that's how you'd go about that one. I'm gonna actually quickly, hold on. Let me, I'm just reseeing that scene because I want to need particles more rays. The rays are probably the trickier one, so maybe better safe. The rays are the trickier one because that's all caustics, and caustics are known to be the worst thing. When it comes to like 3D graphics. Where's that big statue going? Or did this statue not come? Oh no, they just used this. And they scaled it up. Oh, that's how they did it. I generally wouldn't go about, I say, scaling, but... Wait, it's called this though. I mean, I could kind of use whatever I wanted, to be honest, for these. As like the key thing. Like use that. I wouldn't run one of these. But maybe have them like beside it. What I meant, like. That's creepy though. So 3. I thought it was called the 0404 though. So it must be that. Around something like this. Super big. Then you'd have your... Oops. For crying out loud. What came first, the building or the statue? Probably the egg. Actually go. Oh, there we go. That can change that. We did that one. You're an egg. Okay, that's just uncalled for. You know what? Get ear blasted. This is my scene that I'm doing. But oh, I never finished explaining. Okay, we're gonna look at the sizing of this because I just want to see like roughly how this would look. The shadows just lemon being absolutely crashing out. Something like that I think is pretty good. The light ray coming down on it. Probably do it smaller light ray to be honest, but this, and I'd have some. Either that, I'd have it over here with some things going down the sides. Because I want like a real big sense of scale as you go on, and it's like shit. So definitely go like that probably. Oh no, that's kind of cool. How are you? So yeah, to continue along. Basically, we need to create something that's like demonstrates an understanding of design concepts. Students were expected to draw upon their critical thinking and analysis of games and design concepts discussed throughout the term to influence and drive the design of this artifact. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to start adding assets into this scene tomorrow, I think. You'll probably hear more about this because I think I need to do play tests, so I'll probably get you to play test or something. Once we got to the end of the term to do this, so a bit under a month. The final submission, I've really been putting this one off, I gotta be honest. I think this is gonna be a cool one, but it's like, you know, I'm so glad I kind of put it off though, because I feel like I've come to a better result. I'll get into that. Hold on, I'm just getting my fab stuff. But yeah, final submission should show clear understanding of level construction design concepts, taking into account frame rate. So you need to have like that's very important, because if it like runs at 10 FPS, you probably should rethink a couple of things. Lighting, aesthetic use of textures, materials, and whatnot. The level should load without difficulty, allow for exploration of the environment. Delivery of this artifact should include instructions on how to play the map, i.e. what game engine, mode of play, loading instructions, stuff like that. But it needs to be navigatable, space, clear, and easily identifiable ending area, so I'm just going to have a big room, which is important. Yeah. Effective tools used to guide the play. This is a big one. So a lot of this is like using visual storytelling and effective tools to you know, direct the player. I always try to get these fab things, because like this is a fab thing that I'm currently using to do this. So I have to see what Jacob ends up doing, because Jacob's been umming and ahhing about it. Although he's done a bit of a start, but he's still umming and ahhing. We've got to do in-game developer commentary to explain the reason behind some things. And you got to have at least 3 of these. And then you got to have, of course, supporting stuff. So today I did concept art, sketching. So that was my breakdown of like what I want it to look like. Citation of pre-made, which is fine. This one's gonna be a bit of a pain, but less than 500 is probably not too bad then. And a description, stuff like that. But yeah, developer commentary. It's a bit of a pain to code, but I will do a voiceover for mine. I don't know, this is gonna be a pain to do. We sort of did it in class, but then the teacher was gonna show third person and first person, only ended up showing first person, and I was using third person. So it just wasn't working. So I'll probably have to watch back the recording. It just sucks because the recording is very, very long. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. I feel like I've got half of it. I've got 1, a really good asset pack, and 2, a pretty solid idea, I think. I think combining those 2 is going to give me a good result. I just want to move that. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is like out of bounds. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be filling this in. This might be a bit more. I might like make this bigger and stuff like that, or I might make it smaller. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't go further than there is my own issue, or back there. But I can kind of expand out that way, so I could like make it quite a bit larger, to be honest, and have the player walk in and go that way. Yeah. Now, you guys didn't get to see my stuff that I was doing earlier. I was planning on doing like a... So, I showed the demo. I was originally going to do an exterior. I didn't even realize that I could do an interior. And I was going to do an exterior. I was running into some issues. So there's a couple things that were like stopping me from doing an exterior. But I think this is very, very cool. It's just one. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a whole lot more work to make an exterior than an interior. Especially the way that I wanted to make it. And then on top of that, partially because of the nature of how it needs to be done. The lighting's not perfect because I turned off the auto exposure. Because I'm not a fan of auto exposure. It's pretty cool. So, well, this is pretty cool. Like, there is still a lot of work put into this. I did kind of want this. Like, I was going to go at the end, there's like a hill. And you gotta go climb up the hill. And it takes you to a temple, and that's like the final resting place. But, yeah. But I was trying to do some like landscape, you know, because you can, I don't know if you know about this, but like you can make a landscape, for example, create, and I mean this is gonna run terribly because I got all these assets and stuff in, but you know, you can make an asset like that, a landscape. But I was running into, like, I just couldn't get it the way that I want it to look, and because of that I was like, oh, I gotta rethink this all. But I'm sort of glad I put it off. I mean, technically I haven't really put it off too bad. I think there's a lot of people will be kind of starting now. There's some people that it will be done and stuff like that and have just speedrun it, but we just had a lot of other assessments and I kind of just wanted to focus on them. So as long as I can get a couple assets in, maybe like the first like maybe get like that first corridor somewhat in by tomorrow, we'll be fine. I mean, we got about 3-4 weeks to work on it, so I'm chilling. Changeling? I might play some Kingdom Come, to be honest. Might play some Kingdom Come. Interesting. Oh, there's so much mumbo jumbo. It's not updating wallpaper engine. This is the behind the scenes of what my actual desktop looks like. Yours is even cleaner. Well, mine's not clean, to be honest. Only until I hide everything. Although I would still keep some of the things, like there's stuff here, like if I go there, I've got access to my recycling bin and stuff like that. So there's at least that, which is good. I'm gonna run up my... I tried a bit of, what's her name? Psychic or whatever? I don't know, the pink chick. Oh my gosh, Amy, you would have loved the quest that I was doing yesterday. Not ashamed to show your icons. They also did the meme as well, which is pretty funny. This guy's name... Hold on, I was talking to somebody else about it when I was playing through. What did I say? It's quite funny. I wanted to record it, but I'd already gone through. His name is Tugbone. Apparently, there was a maid at their like castle place where they're living. Sick name. And the maid walked into his room without, like, you know, asking. And she kind of walked in while, in quotation, he was playing with his hobby horse. And from there on, he was known as Tugbone. Very funny. Are these still playable? You would. Hey. One can't deny. I feel like some of these have gone. Or maybe they're just down here. Wait. Oh, yes, they are down here. Yes, I've played a lot since. So the demo games. Thinking. I think so. Or, I don't know. Oh, 16 gigabytes of RAM. No, I was deep in thought. I don't know about your GPU. I think it might be fine. I'm not sure. I know somebody with a bit of an older, worse PC had. So let's put it this way. It ran. I don't know about the new. They did a new version with the next gen that I was mentioning a while back. I mean, it's worth a try. It might still run fine. But they did the next gen, and apparently it runs worse on like older hardware on the next gen. So that, and I don't. You updated your drivers recently, so it might be right here, maybe. But no. It runs on the Switch. Not amazingly, but it's its own Switch build, and the Switch is very not great. It runs fine on my Steam Deck. I run it on like medium graphics, I think, on my Steam Deck at about 50 FPS. And that's my Steam Deck. So if it doesn't really run well on your laptop, I feel like that's just like a little not great. But there is a chance that it won't run. Because my friend Edward used to run it on his old computer. He tried running it. I don't know how bad it was actually running on his. He said it wasn't running well, but I'm not too sure that to that extent. But he was on a 1060. I can't remember if it was a 6 gigabyte though. But that's like the older version of your graphics card. Unless you're on a 1650. If it's 1650, maybe a bit worse then. I don't know. So I'm not too sure. That's the old version. I think the rest of its components probably like 8 gigabytes of RAM and a worse CPU. So depends on how much it relies on the GPU, really. I think if there's like FSR or something like that, you're probably fine though. If there's FSR. I will doubly check if there's FSR. I kind of want to play some Witcher 2, but I cannot play on this computer. Yeah, we'll see. I can play, it's just I don't... I hate having to set it up. And it's not something that I would be able to do regularly. So I play only on my Steam Deck, but of course I'm not streaming on my Steam Deck. I mean, it'd probably run. That's one of the couple games that I'd probably be able to run on my Steam Deck while streaming, but that probably isn't the greatest of ideas. That's such a pain to set up in it. No. Like, no. It's crazy how well The Witcher 3 runs on my Steam Deck. It'll be under here. Okay, there's FSR, yeah. I would assume that you're fine, then. FSR is just upscaling, it's like DLSS. Which makes it run better on your GPU. So, yeah, I'd assume fine. I would assume fine. I did get into your playtest thing of that game that you're playing. I'll check it out at some point. The only thing is, I don't... I'm not a fan of roguelikes. But, oh well. The co-op, so it'd be good to play with. Yeah, I'm really gonna try it. Try it at some point. Maybe it's not too bad. It depends on how heavy it goes into that whole roguelike aspect. My mouse is just getting worse and worse. You can see all the shit coming up. So annoying. Give it a year and it will be all gone. I guess if it's all gone, then it ain't, you know what I mean, going away even more. So sucks because it's not that old of a mouse. The older ones used to be better, my old version. Speak with the farmer. Right. So I gotta help somebody who isn't doing well. Okay, let me get some stuff going. What quest even is this? Hush, my darling. Oh, okay. It's like the system of vampire survivors in the gameplay I risk going to. Oh, yeah. With all the thingies, yeah. Maybe not too bad. I don't really understand what the selling point for roguelikes are, to be honest. Like, I don't know why people really like them. Like, roguelites, I can vibe with them occasionally. It's not like my favorite, but like I can vibe with them. But a roguelike? Oh, I can never understand people that are grinding roguelikes. Because a roguelike is the same as a light effectively, but the light has progression. Roguelike doesn't have progression. I went to the wrong place. So, in a light, you may, like Risk of Rain, right? It's light systems as you, there's some abilities you find throughout the thing, and that makes you stronger through future playthroughs, as well as different characters and stuff like that you can play. The roguelike is like, there's just no progression. The only progression's in the match. Looking for Victoria.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am.
Is this loud enough?
I'm looking for Victoria. I thought you might know where to find her. Why should I, of all people?
Kind of in a tree right now. Were you courting her or not?
I hear you were quite fond of her. Who told you that, eh? She sent you packing. In front of half the village. Birds
Betty.
have been twittering, have they?
Oh, they have
Her
been,
husband
apparently.
wasn't the only one taken by the Black Death. I lost my wife,
Snake
too.
100.
So I thought to myself, enough time has passed, and two can live better than one. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of story. I've no idea what she's up to now, and I don't care.
Interesting.
Does she have friends here?
Be right back. That's so
Who
good.
does she talk with in the village? Mainly with Martha, the blacksmith's wife. But all she did was use Victoria to do her dirty job. Well, I've spoken to Martha, and it seems she's genuinely worried about Victoria. Worried about her? Why? Victoria's missing. And there's a puddle of blood at her house. I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with me? You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad? What goes around comes around.
Buddy!
I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Silly goose. Let me read something. Alright. There's a thing tied to an achievement, so I assume achievement, but it's got a bronze thing, which is some PlayStation thing.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat and ended up with a nibble, eh? Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me?
What the fuck are you trying on me?
Who you think you are? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
You wanted revenge, didn't you?
I must have made a mistake. I'll say you have. It's about time I left.
Homie's not happy. Yeah, turn up my volume. Nope, it's on max, so I guess you guys got what you got. Maybe it's loud enough for you, and I don't know. Do not want to touch that territory, so one must go to Sigismund's camp.
Whoa!
Time's up. I'd be tempted to go to sleep. If I can go to sleep, I will.
Greetings to you.
Can I spend the... I'll pay you well.
Forgive me, sir.
That
What?
doesn't matter. Let's agree.
Just haggle it down a bit.
Satisfied?
You really... Thank you.
Okay. Not up there.
What are you here for?
Where can I spend...
Behind the tavern, there's a shed next to...
A shed next to the barn.
I mean the bit about shagging the nuns? Said lets his monks only?
Wait.
Do you...
Oh, it's brother.
No.
So here you are.
At all.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Look.
They told me you were dead.
Ah,
Something you'll regret.
I haven't had such a good laugh for years. You
they
ought
did
to
say
see
he's
your
been dead.
face.
I don't find it funny. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Well, speaking of which, you're not rhyming anymore.
Because I'm not Morticius, you donkey.
Okay, buddy.
So who are you?
I'm just a simple poet. A rambler and a wayfarer.
So you made the whole thing up?
Not all of it. Morticius was my grandfather. The poor fellow was probably bored to death in the ossuary, so he sired a bunch of babes all over this domain. Of course, as a monk. He didn't leave much of an inheritance, so all I have left of him is his old habit. But you can play some pretty good tricks with it. I got you, didn't I?
Ah,
Yeah. I confess, you got me. I really believed you were a monk.
Then my act was a success. And now, thanks to us, there will be 3 lovely pyramids of bones in the ossuary. Not everyone gets to leave behind such a memorial for posterity, eh?
Yeah, that's just great.
he did promise me a reward.
All right. So you don't feel like you made an ass of yourself or nothing? I'll teach you a bit about poetry. What do you say?
Silly doggy.
What? Didn't even get a speech skill from that.
Oh no, not good.
Not
That's what
good.
I'm talking about, damn it.
I see if I can run one.
Would you like to throw some
I will
dice?
save
What
scum
game
if I
would you like?
lose.
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Oh, sure, we got a hit. Oh, Devil's Head.
I'll have a bite to eat, thanks.
Ranking die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you pooch.
We're closing. No more.
Sorry, I'm just searching out what all the dice are. I forgot the last one. So I run for a 6. So Lou die. Bird die.
Closing time.
So shrinking.
Tomorrow, perhaps.
Even die. Greasy die. Favorable. Strip die. Strip die is pretty good. Alright. Let's run these.
Oh,
One beer.
Fortuna! May the best player win.
Unfortunate. I ran these, what did I get? 300. I'll pass. I'll play it
Have to
safe.
have a bit of sense and count the dice.
He's probably going to have some real good stuff. 4,000 is a very high number. Who's going again?
Hey, where's that?
Damn, what the fuck?
Like this.
Talking about a fucking amazing first round. What the fuck?
Something like this happened to me back in '98. But that was different.
I'ma do it. I'ma do it.
Netto Volvo.
What did that guy just say? Ah. I'm so
Have you
losing
lost
this.
your mind? You're going to lose everything.
I'm so losing this.
Christ, this day is never ending.
I just cannot get a good roll.
Keep it up.
The setup that I have isn't very good though, to be honest. I don't have enough consistent die. Bidding, yeah. Should skip through this because I don't want to see this. Because I'm just watching myself fucking lose!
Is
No,
that how you
that's as
play
far
dice
as I
where
am.
you come from? They're not going to believe me when I tell them back home.
Well, that's actually a very good roll.
It's
Even
a good thing you
fool
don't throw
gets
like
I
that
caught up.
sometimes.
So I can get decent rolls with this one, it's just a little more inconsistent than I'd like it to be. These guys just get crazy rolls!
That's enough.
Good too,
Your turn.
but you could
Where's he pulling that out of, huh? You're gonna, like... That's decent. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I'm just not winning. The Instagram fucking... TikTok fucking... I don't know, all short form content is so brain ready. Dude, I'm getting dominated. Dude, I'm getting hella dominated. You are brain ready, Amy. You try. Oh, I
Let
think
it
I'm
be
just gonna
now.
leave this.
I want to play.
I'm not! I give up. That's not gonna happen. That's not happening. Like, I'm not winning that. There's like a 50-50. If I get a good roll, I can do great. But the chance of me getting good rolls is so slim. Well, statistically speaking, it's not that slim. It just so happens that it is slim. Is this my beat? This is not my beat. Obviously that guy's beat then.
You have a kind master, eh?
I figure out where my beat is. Being donated by the ladies, Amy. Get it right. What the fuck? He tried killing me. Where's my beat? There's something behind the toe. Maybe this thing. Obviously that's not mine. I take this behind the tavern as not literally behind the tavern. Oh, you're actually jahonkling me. Are they building a house?
God bless.
Interesting. What you got planned tomorrow, Amy G? Amy the Beast. He's not here. Where the fuck is my beard, dude? I spent money on this. It's in here. Yes, here it is. Not the greatest, but we'll work with it. We're gonna go to about here. Oh, I'm kind of hungry though. We didn't really make enough dinner tonight. But to be honest, I thought it was just me and my brother having dinner. My parents were coming back, they're just coming back very late.
Greetings to you. Oh, you fool.
But I ate, we made sausages, chips, and a salad. Done with more chips though, and more salad maybe. I don't know. Feels a decently sized salad, but it's not filling. Well, that and I was pretty hungry. I ate a pretty small lunch to be honest, so. Look, Amy, I'm riding no hands. Ooh, let's not travel down this route, actually.
Quick! Da!
Just gonna continue the main quest, which I don't really want to do just yet. Sorry, let me read something. There might be something that I'm missing here. That could be important. Okay. That's fine. Just having to read just in case any of the things were time limited. The only one that soft locked me was the time limited only one. So everything else is fine. Already done one of the things which is time limited.
Quick! Whoa!
I'll kick you to Kingdom Come. Deliverance. What about you? What did you have?
People like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Got car and me, can't type much. Oh. That's relatable. Who do I gotta speak to? Fish and chips. That me, Amy?
Another morning blessed by
Well,
Allah. Right, my friend?
Well, I was expecting something better. Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
What?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me
Axum.
then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer.
Don't know if he's meant to be Mansa Musa or not.
I run the camp infirmary.
my name is Henry.
Although Mansa Musa
Welcome
was
then,
from Mali.
Henry. Do you need anything?
I'll read it. There's actually a thing.
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there
Interesting.
to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, It would never happen that we allow foreigners into our minds.
Interesting.
Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey, and we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Well, it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for, like what you can do with stone.
Crazy buildings.
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go there.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous.
Oh,
I was
jeez.
robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. Let us say that I was foolish then, and foreign customs took me by surprise. I went to Cairo,
Oh,
where I
Cairo.
learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
You were in
Granada.
Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea, then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica. But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you. It is a
Interesting.
pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
Yes, Sultan Muhammad must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
Fair enough.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend?
Hey, cheeky.
Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here, on the other side of the Alps. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, it cannot bear fruit. Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from all over the world go
In
there
Italy.
to trade. I helped them as a translator, especially for Christian envoys from Ethiopia. On
I think it was a pretty big place back
If
then,
only
to
you
be
could have
honest.
seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their processions stretched from the port to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king of Venice. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors, out of the question.
Interesting. The
How did you
Osmonds.
come to be with the Osmonds?
By complete chance.
Italian boy.
Venice
I'm
was
still
a
looking
destination
Italian.
I was heading to India.
for my haircut.
But we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not
That
seem
makes
like
me
good
basically
fortune at the
Italian.
time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa. But the
Okay, so he's
Sultan
not
soon found out
Mansa
that I
Musa.
lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the
He's just
envoys
named
easily,
after
so I
Mansa.
became useful.
So
Musa.
why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named.
I think that's one thing I saw a lot of people questioning, going, wait, but Mansa Musa wouldn't have gone here. Which is true. But if it's not Mansa Musa, that's a different story.
I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
What's
Good
Sigismund's
lord.
court like?
I would
A lot
also
of
like to know
knowledge
that,
stuff
my
here,
friend.
which is good.
But I am stuck here.
Oh, really?
One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no, he did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
Sure.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The
I'd rather hear lies.
You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country.
and that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is
Interesting.
still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more.
I wonder if we
people.
meet this guy later on in the story, or if this is pretty much it.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question, and we are not that well acquainted yet. Forgive me, but I would rather not talk about it. Not now.
Amy
at
is
least.
probably barking. Skeet him off.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right if I am not here for a while. At least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that does not matter now. Let us go.
Interesting. Oh, real quick, let's read up the thing on us. Zhizka. Is Catherine a real person? Oh, is mostly just a fictional character. Interesting. The first Catherine was probably his mother, though that is not certain. Other sources name her Joanna. We also know more about the second Catherine in the provincial land registry books. We learned that Jan Zizka married her and acquired a farm. And what do you call that? Like, is it Serihov or Cherihov or? I don't know how to pronounce a C in Czech. As a dowry. They even had a daughter, though her name is unknown. After Catherine's death, Zizka married yet another Catherine. Again, we do not know anything about her except that Zizka inherited her property after her death. Crazy. In view of the importance of this name in the life of this great figure of Czech history, we decided to interpret the character of Catherine in our own way. Interesting. Musa of Mali. The traveling scholar Musa, who often has more respect for a pretty bathmaid than a powerful nobleman, may be a fictional figure, but his origins, name, and even character are based on real people. Okay. The first of these is King Mansa Musa, who is incredibly well known. Hi, Barks. Okay, buddy. Ruler of the Mali Empire, who lived in the early 14th century. Just a bit before this time. Musa contributed significantly to the spread of Islam through North Africa and the Middle East, and to the development of the city of Timbuktu, where he built a mosque and university that still stands today. I did not know that. According to the modern estimates, Musa was the richest man in history, with a fortune estimated at the current equivalent of $500 billion. But a lot of people say, although that's the case, you can't really tell, because like back then is very different to like now, and how value is done. Like if you had like the pure gold or something like that, is probably worth more, to be honest. He had like a heap of slaves and stuff like that. It was crazy. Our other model for Musa is how do you pronounce this? Ibn Battuta, an Arab scholar and one of the most important travelers and cartographers of the 14th century. He spent nearly 30 years on the road, during which time he covered much of the then known world. He visited countries of North Africa, Middle East, India, China, and Europe, surpassing all of his contemporaries in the scope of his travels. At the end of his life, he dictated his experiences in the travelogue Rilla journey. Interesting.
So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on, let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose he has bigger problems than keeping his army. healthy and
Not
fighting fit.
extra fancy now.
Lucky you sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult? I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones.
Well, a camp like this is a waste of your abilities. An uneducated orderly could take care of the handful of sick people here.
And you would like to take over from me?
Yeah.
I could find another job, though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them.
Oh, really?
That is a long story.
I did do a bit of a tournament.
Do you know who's in charge overall?
I've no idea.
You should put that right there. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a
I
whole
fought
is
somebody
run
in
by
that.
Sir Grozab or Borumlaka.
Grozov.
That is a village somewhere in Transylvania. As far as
Oh,
I know,
Transylvania.
he is an
That's
interesting man, I'm
A
sure.
little bit past this time is when Vlad the Impaler came around. His father was part of the Order of the Dragons, who I think were meant to stop the Hussites. Or like formed. But it was a little bit around the later end, so they didn't really do much in that regard.
But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then
With
there are-
Vlad the Impaler being what? I mean, you probably won't. I don't, you wouldn't happen to know who Vlad the Impaler is, would you, Amy?
humans were commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself in Zedlets. He is not a very cheerful man, but he seems a fair-minded commander to me.
No. Very important person in history. If you know Dracula, Dracula's heavily inspired, like, taken from Vlad the Impaler. His name is Vlad Dracul. And was, I don't know if I think he's born, but he commanded Transylvania. So,
And he is an outstanding archer, it seems.
interesting.
How about you and archery, my friend?
Well, don't want to boast, but I'm a pretty good archer. I would happily take on your Chertan.
Really? That sounds like a spectacle that I would perhaps even pay to watch. Perhaps. Although I successfully avoid weapons, I have to admit that archery is not just a skill, it is an art. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozab commands the camp. Chertan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his proud
Interesting.
artillery regiment.
Oh, his engine is
It's a pity
powered
we
down
won't
on
be
you.
staying for longer. Dietrich is good
Got
to
the,
talk
the
to.
car on your
If you
shoulders,
should
Amy.
dwell too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
There's one here.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah.
But I'd rather not talk about that.
Why? Are you afraid that I will steal her from you?
No, it's not that.
Nice and, well, maybe a bit hot.
But I'm still not sure if she likes me as much as I like her.
I am sure she does. You will see. That is the way of the world. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us
Don't want to scare him having your phone above him.
so that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
No, Not yet. What woman would want to spend her life traveling with me? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately,
Indeed.
a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. By the way, your chosen one. Is she pretty?
To hell with beauty. She's kind and she likes me. That's the main thing.
Ah, you have chosen wisely, my friend. So, in this
Exactly,
part of the camp,
Henry.
you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pocket.
Yeah.
You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it.
If I
Do you
recall
know where the food
correctly,
is?
I think Polish... I would imagine there's not many Polish. Because, if I recall correctly, the Polish were quite against Sigismund. After... What's it called? The Battle of, something Hill. You know, Sigismund against, like the HRE against Poland. It was like Vitkov Hill or something? Maybe I'm thinking different. Oh no, the Vitkov Hill was later than that. That was the Hussites. Yeah, Grunwald, isn't it? Grunwald hasn't happened yet. That'll explain it then. Because there's this, which is a very, very big one. The Battle of Grunwald. What are you, mates? And that was the Teutonic Order. Oh, was it not him? Maybe it wasn't. I thought it was thingy taking, but maybe not. Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania with Warsaw, Pork, Pomerania, Belz, Moldavia, Smolensk, Tartars. Oh, the Golden Horde. He mentioned that actually. Bohemians, Moravians, Silesians, Wallachians. I don't know if that, maybe not. Depends if that's Romania, so they may be doing it different. Maybe Wallachia. King Władysław the Second of Yagawa, maybe. Not a clue from your end, didn't pay attention to history, not like that taught you much, yeah. I wish they did a lot of this stuff. Our history classes were shite. Because I took history, but our history wasn't great. It was just a mix of, you know, New Zealand history and American history. I don't give a single shit about American history. And, I mean, New Zealand history is interesting, but it's like not that interesting. That's pretty much all we really focused on. It's either World War II or World War III in New Zealand. I don't even think we covered much World War I or World War II, to be honest, either. There's a lot of American stuff, though. Just very not my cup of tea and stuff. But I would have preferred a lot of, like, European history, because there's so much, like, history. Like, America's, like, history-wise, is super... It's not that old. America, like, is sort of like a... Well, okay, if you do, like, more Native American, oh, you're lucky. Like, Native Americans are, of course, there a good bit before that, but, like, America in the scheme of things, they aren't, like, that old. Like, pretty much everything else is a lot older than America shit. So Americans are just effectively, you know, British. They're like, nah, let's split up. We're going to take over space and we're going to leave the British Empire.
In Granada, so much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices.
But there's so much history, like, here that's so interesting. So I just know they split these things because of reading up stories, books, and stuff. And this was mentioned in my book. Or maybe not, but it was mentioned in the books, I think. But yeah, sure, I remember them nuking themselves, and wouldn't that be sad? Yeah. There are multiple times when America almost nuked themselves. What was it? It was like they've accidentally dropped, I think, was it 3 nukes? No, they've dropped more than 3 nukes in America. I believe one of them still hasn't been found. Which is crazy.
In a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That
You
was
did
when
mention that.
Granada was attacked by
That is
Martin
crazy.
Yanez de la Barbuda, and I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend.
Oh.
From Timbuktu to Mecca, and from Granada to Venice, and now here. But nowhere has the
I've been
food
to
been
Venice.
worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day and find out that there are more flavors than just sauce.
They're not happy.
But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Parge artillerymen,
Where's he going?
to the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say.
I'm gonna get in trouble in a minute.
It is the best spot.
They're not
Next
happy.
to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shoot.
I've been to Sheen Range, did a
recommend
couple of
visiting
things.
it.
Matt is
Humans
being
must be
sneaky.
born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Oh, there was like one more thing.
I saw an arena in the camp. When will there be a tournament?
It's
Firstly,
turned off.
I would not call it a tournament. Rather, mindless hacking. Not even a Chogan is so terrible. And, to answer your question, there will not be any. The commanders wisely banned them.
I would debate wisely.
Why did they ban the
Keeps
tournaments?
everybody
Because it went too far.
in shape.
Instead of matching skills,
Okay,
people
well
settled
maybe
scores with each other.
killing each other's not great.
They killed each other from rage and also from boredom. Since the tournament was banned, I have a lot less work with mending fractures.
What did you mean by mindless hacking? It's a tourney, isn't it?
Merely dumb violence for its own sake. It is not chivalrous like...
What am I wearing? I'm wearing fancy outfit.
What does that mean?
It gives me high
Fury,
stats, Amy. You should know.
Furusiyah, the skill set of an Arab warrior. Where I come from,
I've got 3
every
outfits. It's
fighter
one of
must
them.
be able to ride a horse.
It's
and
my
take care of
burger
its injuries
outfit.
and illnesses. In addition,
Did you say
he should also
anuses?
be able to hold his own when fighting with a
I'm
spear
not.
and a sword.
It's got a
And of
check
course,
lane.
excel in archery, and above all, he
A
must
lot
not
of
be a
people used to
coward,
wear them.
but on the contrary, an
Wow.
honorable man.
Not a lot, but like rich people and stuff. Well, I better get this one.
Furussia sounds to me like the chivalry of every good knight. Maybe with the exception of that horse medicine of yours.
It is not a
But a good
peanuts
Christian
cage.
knight should also know how to dance, play chess,
You've got a
and write
peanuts
poetry.
cage.
Very interesting. It is a pity. I have not met many like that. Those are all true wisdoms. Also in the name of Allah.
What's that Chogan then?
A riding game. Very hard and dangerous. 2 teams of riders with wooden
Yeah,
mallets
watch yourself.
try to get a leather ball into the opponent's goal. Whoever does so more times wins.
And what's so dangerous about that?
When the mallet lands on your head. In any case, nothing teaches you how to ride a horse better than Shogun.
Interesting. How? Oh, I got a couple of labels. Agility. Piercing damage, not bad. I do like piercing. I don't dodge is my issue, but otherwise it would be good. This is pretty good. Full damage. Piercing, even though it's a small amount. Well, after 10 seconds of fast sprinting, you'll briefly get a big bonus of stamina recovery. You slow down afterwards. Quickly regain your strength and start running again. I guess that's probably just going to be useful. I just don't sprint that often, but chances are I'll probably need to at some point. I've only got a speech of 19. But I thought it would be higher. I got high charisma. Some stealth. If you hit somebody who doesn't know you're my presence with a ranged weapon, your target will suffer a combat skill debuff. Let's go. Someone who's unsuccessful in their search for you, they'll go up a little sooner. That's pretty good. If you're not wearing any... I always wear stuff. And sneaking outdoors. Rodent. Amy! I know exactly what you're thinking. Dirty are harder for me to be spotted. I guess the one that I'm wanting would probably be this one. Thievery. Yeah, watch yourself, Master Thief. Make simple locks instant. Apparently I gotta speak to the blacksmith, but I don't know if I'm able to because I didn't speak to somebody first. Well, maybe it's fine.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
That's the apprentice.
What would you like, sir?
Oh no. Not that one. There is another one, so it might be that. That's the armor smith, so maybe it's... This one's the blacksmith. I did beat Zavish. Zavish the Black. He's a real person. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is who it asked me to. Ah, here we go.
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied
Oh, no.
Black the most.
Zavish the
A
Black.
soldier from the provision.
Or just a just.
I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can
Uh-oh.
I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling.
That's
halfway
me, Amy.
across the-
That's me.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Alright. Stop the game for the night. Some more tomorrow. What do I want to do? I don't think I want to play for too much longer. Stop right there. This is what I want to do for the remainder. I ran into a bug with Cyberpunk. Did nobody fucking respond? Well, let me check my Reddit. So I did a Reddit post to ask about it. I'll double check, but... Long story short, nobody texts me. Bro, I got almost 1,000 views on my Reddit post. Nobody said a single fucking thing. Do I like record a video or some shit? No, the police don't attack me. I don't know what's broken. Some people have said that that's an issue that they know of, but I didn't do. Yeah, I never, like, I just came back after not playing in it, and I just don't get attacked. Which is completely different, because I know that I was definitely able to, and I haven't done, like, you know me, Amy, I've finished them at the game. So it's not like that stupid normal issue that's caused it, because I've finished all the missions way earlier. Actually, bar one mission. Maybe there's one mission I haven't done. I found out a new mission. I've sort of forgotten it, bro. What happened? Yeah, that's the one. Actually had a bug that spawned no cars, really? This one I just can't fix, and I've like loaded earlier saves to no avail. Oops. That was the wrong button. Really need people, really? I gotta hold. So I can like fight those people, but... These guys would... These guys would attack me, no? Oh, these guys are not gonna attack me. Okay, hold on. We might actually be fine. Oh, shit. So this is a police system, just not the normal one. Oh! NCPD! Wait, what? Oh, locked my thing. Oh. This is big news. I think there's one ending that I haven't done. Oh, for fuck's sake, I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry about that. Hey! Big man, how's it going? You've been summoned. Guess what I've got? I've got 3 stars. I don't know if the normal police will attack me, but at least these guys will attack me. And I'll take these guys over nobody, you know what I mean? I'm trying to put you on the TV. I won't be playing for too much longer, unfortunately. I'll play a little bit. I'm playing around with these, seeing if the cops are working. How you doing though, Chief? You missed. I was playing some Kingdom Come just before, actually. Oh. It's too busy looking at my fucking map. I'm looking and seeing some normal police. Me, both me did paybacks on the big screen. Hey, I'm cool at that. I know. You didn't, Amy, you missed seeing me crash out about the lack of things. Wait, I'll show you. This is what I wanted to show you. Check this out. Oh, okay. And like launch myself. So this is where it gets much nicer than Katana, in my opinion. Like, you go flying. Can kind of do that with the Katana. Katana, though, just doesn't go as far, though. Yeah. I think, let's see if my Katana can do that. Yeah, so you can go a little bit. Just not as far, though. Yeah, should arrange. I don't know if you can go up with this. Oh shit. I completely wasn't paying attention. I got fucking max tick on me. One of the few times I've been happy to see max tick. Oh, I don't think I'm actually set up for this. I think it's got the Militech one. Oh, sweet. The Apogee one? Or was it the Falcon? Come on! Let me finish it. There we go. Finisher allows me to heal a bit. I think it's the Falcon. Falcon's still cool though. Loading out, gotta check. Yeah. So fucking tanky. We'll beat them. Oh shit. Damn, where you go, father? Oh, what the hell? What happened? That's sneaky. I can't pull my fucking weapons out. Did I break the game?
Try that again.
That's so sneaky though.
Try it.
Yeah. Look at their fucking blicky up. Action block.
No fast move.
What happened? Oh, they fully canned my fucking... What happened? Oh, there we go. I don't know what they did. They turned off my fucking shit, though. Wait, hold on. Okay, we can still get them back, though. We can still get them back. Okay, that was about to make me crash out. They got sick. Yeah, they was like, he's annoying. I don't really like him killing us. Let's just give him a break. Literally tank right now. Jeez. Ah. I must have. I'm gonna send you a pic of the Sanderston. I think the Falcon is the Edge Runners like one. I'd say the Apogee is closer to the Edge Runners though. Oh. This one's the... Where is it? Oh, I should upgrade these. I don't know why I haven't done that. Let's see. Oh, it's the Falcon one. No, this one's the Apogee. The Apogee's great. So it slows down time by 85%, which is the slowest one. So it's the slowest that it can get. But the only downside is the duration's not as good, but it's easily reprintable. Apogee's the best, yeah. So it goes down to slowest, and then when you neutralize, it extends the duration by 10%. I think the Falcon only goes to a maximum. Yeah, so it goes maximum of 70%, but the duration's a bit longer. But it doesn't extend the duration as much. But it does regenerate your health, and regenerating your health is good. So it's not as good, but I wouldn't call it bad, though. It's just whether you prefer... we're taking some fucking damage. It's whether you value... how much it slows down. Level 40, currently 33. Oh shit. My fucking car's breaking up. I need to get a new car soon, actually. Can't wait to buy the DLC. I know, it's so good. Oh no, there's Max Tech's still here. Oh, let me see. Is it a coyote? It must be the coyote, no? Which one is it? One of them's very, very good. Better than Nama. This one? No, this one's not the good one. Still good though. Oh, for crying out loud. Chris, what's your attribute point set up? I think they've popped my tires. Either that I'm just inherently terrible at driving. My attribute points, so it's these ones. 20, 20, 20, 15, and 4. This used to be 20, but when I reset, I swapped for these to be 20. Because cool's not that great. Style over substance, this is good. I do really like... I do now play throwable weapons, so this is probably a bit better now. But even then, this isn't like anything crazy. Yeah. This one I actually just fucking made up, so I think I came to a pretty good one. But I don't run, I don't really run pistols too much. I run pistols sometimes. And this one doesn't interest me. This one's the only one that would interest me. But then guaranteed crits with throwing when crouch sliding. I don't do crouch sprinting, sliding, dodging, or dashing. So this one to me doesn't make that much of a difference. And I mean, that's a waste going anything higher. For me, it's a relic. But then body is good. That's your making me tanky enough to survive. Reflexes are great for stuff. What are these? I don't use LMGs. I don't use shotguns. I don't use blunt weapons. Pain to gain's good though. Adrenaline rush. Again, health item recharge, which is good. AR is pretty good though. That one's actually quite good. Submachine, fun. That one's alright. I could get that, to be honest. Stamina though, for performing air dashes, which is good. Oh yeah, that's really good because I always run air dashes. Air dashes is like meta. And of course that's great. And then tech is good. Tech, if you want edge run, is very, very good. Although it does have the downside, so you can exceed your cyberware by 50 points, but at the cost of your health. So you sort of gotta find a good level between adding more stuff. I don't care about tech. This one I don't think I care too. It's alright, but it's not one that I like overly care too much about. So you max out your tickets over. Yeah. This one's pretty decent, but I just don't care about crouching that much. That'd be pretty good though. Ticket's super cool, yeah. I just wish the cool used to be as good as it used to be, but it's nowhere near as good. I do have a couple attribute points, but I haven't bothered. That one's pretty good. Oh, I just wish I could get a little bit more. I wish I could get the coal up, but one of those things though. So you want to re-download Cyberpunk again for another 100 hours? Yeah. Nice build, by the way. Thanks for showing me the setup. I'm gonna balance things out between int and... Oh, you're running int? Is that 10ish? See, there's two ways of going about it, I guess. I prefer more cool. If you're running Sandevistan, I probably wouldn't worry about int. Int is only helpful if you're running the mine thing. Unless you plan on switching up. But then, to me, I came to the conclusion, if I'm going to switch up, once you get home, how yeah? I came to the conclusion that the only thing I wanted was smart weapons. You can get some really cool stuff with smart weapons. But otherwise, for me, I'm just like, for my next build, I'll do this. So my next build, I'm going for this. But not my next build, but technically my current build. Just not on this character. So I'm kind of finished with this character. What weapons do I have? He is really dumb. What do you mean? Okay, that is just... Okay. Testing your limits there, Amy. Testing your limits. Okay, he walked into me that time. Was it Holmes, not me? We got the 4 intelligence. You know what? I'm too cool for intelligence. Real cool people don't need it. I'm better than that. Okay, he killed them, not me. Holy. I'm cooking the cops. Are these a max tick or something? No, these are normal people. Max Tech is so crazy though. You're from the special aid. Hey! It's Trauma Team that's even crazy to me after reading the Trauma Team comic. It's Huna. They can't keep up with me. The Max Tech will be able to keep up with me, they just trick me. Savage burn. Breach imminent. They'll fucking block my car or some shit. Oh. I'll get punctured, you loser. Holy. We are cooking right now. Really put the trauma in Trauma Team. They are home sent dead. So good. It's one of my favorite comics. Fuck, they real just broke up my car. Oh! Get out of there! Get out of there! B! Get up! Get up, big boy! The young golly. I forgot drone was a thing in this game. I didn't know, right? Oh my god, the homie just running at me. I just ran him over. This car's so bad. They're gonna blow up my car again. Breach imminent. No! They're trying to trap me, huh? This is such a beast. Not my car though. This car's terrible. Oh, they breached it! Now, Cyberpunk really wanted the NCPD to be smart. Oh, that's on a repair timer. Put nails down. How are you? Hounds also having a break. What else do I have? Oh, this one's pretty crazy, I think.
Not engaged. A max squad has been dispatched.
Oh, that was a real beast. Dude, a homie is just hooning at me. Not a care in the world. Should have made them put nails down. I didn't finish my thought there. This breach imminent's crazy though. Just blow up your car. Oh, it's just EMP. Here, you taking special requests? What type of special requests? Fuck! Okay, minicar, minicar, minicar. Ah, we got them now. I get my doors down. Fuck! Oh, Max takes back. See you, stream Kingdom Come. Today's Thursday. Fuck. Today's Thursday. Yeah, I might be streaming tomorrow. Assuming all my assessments and shit go well. I stream similar time, to be honest. Breach imminent. Imagine used massive massacre at Pacifica Cyber Psycho. Was really stinky! Oh my gosh. He killed 50 police and 70 innocent people. Okay, less innocent people. I'm a gentleman. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Oh my god, I seriously just pulled a fucking Skyrim right there. You stupid ass shit, he got pulled. Okay. I got mental fortitude. Okay, don't bring that up. I'm intelligent in my own way. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I fooled you as well, though. Do another flip there. Ah, oh, Max takes back. Hey, hold on. Let me take out Max Take. Oh, and they're all fucking revived as well. I can't even see anymore. Still here, but we're gonna go stand for a few minutes. Adrenaline now, so good. I won't be here too much longer anyway, it's 10 o'clock. So we'll see how much longer. I kill. Holy! Oh! I didn't revive myself in time. Man, those guys are strong. I need actual good weapons, because right now I'm just running a whatever the fuck I picked up. Cyberpunk game will be able to fly this. I know, right? I'm so excited. Well, they better do that. I sort of could understand if they don't, but at the same time, they better. Actions blocked. I cannot kill these people. I'm in a safe area. My guns shoot further than safe areas, though. Oh, don't tell me. At least let us experience like the metro system they did. Yeah. I'm extra fast when I do this. I don't like the fact that I'm not getting cops on me, but it could be that they just don't know. Cyberpunk taxi system. Like GTA. I wish I could get these guns. This is like the most annoying bug. You cannot remove these from my inventory. They're fully gone. How much damage does this do? Oh, somebody's in there. They're not happy. I cannot figure out for the life of me though why I cannot get cops fucking attacking me. Is that too much to ask? I'm just going for a joyride. They crashing the fuck out. There's another shooting going on. Sniper. You get from this. Yeah. Shotguns are mean in this game. Mean as fuck. No mercy! You think you stand a chance against me? You're not even hitting me. Oh. That's what I thought. Oh man. Let's see if I can get those cops back on me. Oh shit, almost got run over. No, we're not doing a mission. Oh, I lost vehicle. This one. Let's see if I can get the cops back on me. I'm doing that and then I'm going back to... I'm hopping off. Playing stream. I just want to double check. No, it's bugged again. What is up? It's only those guys that can trigger it. Never mind then. Sorry, lady. Oops. Go back to Dogtown. Well, Dogtown fixes it. But only... Oh, they're so sucky then. It's a lot of cops. Yeah, these guys don't give a shit. Oh, these guys are attacking me. And I forgot on. Oh, there's something really wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Seems Dogtown sort of fixes it. I'll verify my game files, see if there's something fucked in there. Yeah. But nobody seems to know. I asked the fucking subreddit. 1,000 people looked at it. Nobody seemed to know. There's legacy ones. Let me verify. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream, I think. So I'm tired. And get some sleep. Well, a little unfortunate, but GG's. I was even gonna play some Kingdom Come tomorrow. Vault. It's just one that I usually play. I was playing that a bit earlier. Just like playing that one. Focusing on the story, which is a bit tricky while I'm streaming as well. Should be good though. Play some of that maybe. Some other stuff. Fingers crossed. Perfect time, just finished. Yeah. Fingers crossed that this verifying works. I don't think it will though. It's only really if there's files gone. Yo! Rohi Paladins. Bad timing. Alright, look forward to some Kingdom Come gameplay. No. Yeah. Should be playing some of that tomorrow. Assuming I got some other assessment stuff. I started a new assessment, so I should be fine. But I might once again split it up. Like today's stream, I split it up both half of it. So I was doing some level designing, blocking out for a environment, and then some games. So maybe I split it up again tomorrow. 50-50, some assessments and then some work. But yeah. You guys have a good one. Catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Same time as usual. And yeah. Catch y'all. Have a good one. Laters.